Jakey, max allocation, Mr. FTMO.
Here he is.
We have him on the podcast today.
Hi.
All good, mate? All good?
Yeah, all good. What about yourself?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
Good.
Jake, for those of you that don't know Jake, you might do already because he's done a previous podcast and he's been about for a long time. We've been trading together inside Forex Club. Must be 5 years, mate. Must be.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Back when it was TGS.
Yeah, the Golden Suite, yeah. We still have the Golden Suite and then we've got the Forex Clubs under the Golden Suite umbrella. So for those of you who don't know Jake, been training a long time, from manual training to semi-automated to now fully automated. He is a max funded FTMO trader as of recently. So congratulations.
Well done.
Mate, it's a good achievement, mate. Max allocation.
Yeah, that's chuffed. I wanted to get it ticked off by the end of the year. So
Yeah.
I've done that, so I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, it's a good one, mate. Ticked off by the end of the year. Mate, you've won an overachiever. It's only July.
Are you looking to add funding from some other prop firms now as well and kind of diversify a little bit? And
Yes, I'm using TGS, which is obviously your firm. So I just stick to FTMO and TGS when it comes to automated because I know I'm going to get paid out with them through automation.
Yeah, because your brother's with TGS as well, I think. And I'm pretty sure he's had a payout recently as well. I'm pretty sure.
First one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got his first payout, didn't he? Yeah,
Nice.
Using automation. Yeah, mate, it's decent. So together then with FTMO and TGS Prop, what have you got about 600k?
650 at the moment.
650.
whew, baby.
650.
Yeah.
And I've got a phase 2 with TGS, so they give me to 750. And then I've got a 250k with TGS, which is phase 1. So that'll give me over to a mil, which is my other goal. You ticked off.
Yeah, mate, you should be there by the end of the year with the rate that you're going. So from where you started back in the day, I remember brand new trader to where you are now, I think it's great because I've seen your whole journey, right?
Yeah.
And mate, it's class, right?
Yeah,
It is good.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Mate, yeah, but you've done it right. You've stuck with it. Look how many people have come and gone because they give up too early.
Yeah.
Over the course you've been in.
Like,
Yeah.
They'll be like so active in the chat and then they disappear after a couple of months.
Come back, disappear again.
Yeah.
You come back, and go. Like, you just got to be consistent and you just got to stick with it.
Yeah,
like,
that's
we're
it.
all on our own journey.
Yeah.
And it's good to see all the wins and stuff in the chat. Actually, it's motivation, but just because they're winning doesn't mean you're going to be winning. Like, your time will come. You just have to.
That's it.
It's a journey. You've got to ride it.
That's a good way to look at it because too many people look at other people with like envious eyes, don't they? Like, oh, he's getting it. Why can't I get it? This isn't fair. And then rather than actually look at things and dissect, well, what is this person doing and how can I follow in their footsteps? They get overtaken by jealousy and then they go, oh, well, this ain't for me. And then they quit. They quit before they've ever really actually applied enough effort.
But I don't think, right, and Jake and you, Alex, both of you would have seen this in your own community, and Jake being in with me for so long. I don't think people actually fully quit. They just jump around. Yeah, no one fully. Once people trade, they never really fully leave trading. You know what I mean? It's now it's drawn them in. It's got them hooked.
Yeah,
and they try something for a month and it hasn't worked in the time frame that they wanted it to work in. So what they do? Oh, it can't be me. I'm not the problem. Yeah. So they go somewhere else and they try something else. And before they know it, a year's gone by. They've tried 6, 7, 8 different communities, and they're still none the better off. And who's the common denominator?
Most people that fail, like, there's 3 reasons. They're either lazy, stupid, or arrogant. And most people aren't actually really that lazy, because if you really want something, you'll put in. Yeah, like you're putting as if you actually really want something, people, even lazy people, they become, they have a bit of drive because they actually want what they're after. People aren't really stupid. Out of all the people I've tried to teach, maybe only 1 or 2 of them are actually too stupid that I'd go, yeah.
Yeah, like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. And then, but the most common one is arrogance. They think, oh, well, it ain't my problem. I'm not the problem. It's got to be this. And then they move on. It's like, and then they still remain so arrogant that even after 3 or 4 communities or 3 or 4 strategies that aren't working, bearing in mind they're seeing all the success stories that are coming from that, they're still so arrogant that they think that they aren't the problem. And until people address that, you're always going to be the fucking problem.
Yeah, because we have so much success. Yeah. And like, Jake, like being totally honest, you yourself being a funded trader with a couple of prop firms, max allocation on FTMO, like, how hard actually is it to use the fully automated trading software? Like, ask the question here, how hard is it actually to do?
It's not too hard at all, because you got all these tutorials that teach you. You got the members of the community. Like I've been doing it for such a long time. You know, people drop me messages, and I'm always there to help out.
Yeah.
But it's just learning the system, and once you learn that, you just repeat it and repeat it.
That's it, rinse and repeat, and it's hands-free. So I think if somebody comes in, and I feel like we're saying here at the moment, right, that loads of people can't do it. No, that's not the case. So we're talking about a very tiny, minute group of people that maybe can't be asked to watch a tutorial.
I was talking more anyway.
Things like that. Right?
More about like manual trading. That's what seems to happen.
Anyone to use it, it's like, that's trading. I think that's the bit that people can't deal with is when people take a few losses, then they quit. But if they just stuck through it, the wins always come. You just have to ride through that shit bit.
Yeah, and you'll live in proof of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like when you've been in drawdown, you got out of it, and then you've been in drawdown again, and you get out of it. Like you've done it so many times, like you literally don't care when you go into drawdown.
Yeah, it's just completely.
It's people that are unable to handle the roller coaster of emotions that go through them, and you see it.
Yeah.
I always compare it to like supporting a football team. You win 3 games in a row. They're like, we're going to win the league. We're fucking unbelievable. And then they lose a game. They're like, oh my God, we're shit. Get the manager out. Like, and you're like, whoa. Mate, look at it over the course of the season. Like, look at it. Look at your strategy.
That's so true.
Look at your strategy over. But it's men, mate. It's just a male thing. For whatever reason, people trading in football, people are emotional wrecks.
They get emotional, man.
They are.
Yeah. But I mean, the automated trading does take a lot of the emotions out of it, doesn't it?
It does.
Like,
that's the biggest benefit.
Yeah, because you wake up in the morning, you could have had 3 trades trigger you didn't know nothing about.
Yeah,
that's 3 trades that happened when you were asleep. So therefore, no emotions can get involved. You can't tamper with the trades, and those 3 trades could have won, lost, could have broke even, whatever it may be. But that's straight away. If you had 3 trades taken while you're awake and 3 trades taken while you're asleep, 50% of the emotions have instantly gone out of your trading just from using automation. You know what I mean?
And it closes for news as well. So that's one thing that people think, oh, should I close? I'm in profit. It might hit TP, but if it closes for you, you're not even going to hesitate.
Yeah, stick to the rules.
Switch out.
Yeah, and do you know what? That's a good point because so many people used to gamble with the news, didn't they? Yeah. So they'd be in a manual trade. They'd be like, do you know what? I might just leave this one because it could just rocket to my TP. Yeah. And like you said, Jake, it goes the other way. They get slipped out. Instead of losing the 1% they risk, they end up losing 2, 3, or 4%. And then they're thinking, shit, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Where
seen it time and time again.
Yeah, with the automation, it's more rigid, set rules. Yeah. This is your edge. This is what works. Stick to it. If you don't want to follow it, and then you're an idiot because now you've tampered with the strategy because you're interfering. Let the system work for you. Now, Joe, I said about this to someone, right? Someone that I know, I was actually talking to face-to-face, and I was like, mate, what is your automated trading thing actually like? I said, well, basically, right? I said, if your boss said to you, you can send a robot to work for you every single day, right? That's it. Every single day, once a week, just make sure the robot's nice and clean, give it a little refresh, reset the hardware. Do that once a week. Don't you ever come into work, right? Don't interfere with the robot, right? And I'm still going to pay you to your bank, right? You go, oh my God, this is amazing. You wouldn't ever go into work, would you? So that's exactly the same for automated trading. Set up on your account, leave it to do the work. Don't need to open up your trading account and interfere with the trades.
Yeah, just let it go.
Once a week on a Sunday, just refresh it, make sure everything's synced up, and a little maintenance check takes 5 minutes, and then just let it run. But that's the easiest way that I can explain it. It's just a robot that's gone to work for you. So just let it work.
Let it do what it wants to do. It knows how to do the job better than you ever could.
And more efficient.
So let it do it.
And it works 24/7. Just keep going. It will never stop.
So talking about next gen, talk us through your journey. Obviously, Ryan was saying before, you've been on like your trading path for the last 5 years. From when you started using next gen, talk us through kind of what you did, the process that you took, and like how you got to funding. Because obviously, as we said now, you're literally approaching £1 million funding, hopefully by the end of the year.
Fingers crossed. So I started off manual trading, and I was with TFT, the funded trader.
Yeah.
So I had 300k with them, and then they went under. So I lost all my accounts.
Motherfuckers.
Back to square one again, and that's when automation came out.
Yeah.
So I saw manual trading took like a back step, and I spent all guns blazing with automation. Put a lot of time into it.
You have.
And what I do, I stack my challenges. So every 2 weeks or every month, I'd start 100k, and I'd build up my capital like that. And then say I went to drawdown, I'd reduce my risk on my challenges. But where I'm starting new challenges every month, I don't care about them challenges. I'm quite happy just to leave them on low risk, let them plod along.
Yeah.
And then by the time I pass my new challenges, my old challenges are in a good pace. And in January, I passed like 400 or 500k.
Mate, I was just about to say that. They all come through in a massive flurry, didn't they? Brilliant.
Yeah, that was good. That's because I've been stacking my challenges. But I've been training for quite a while now, so I can deal with the losses. And I wouldn't recommend a newbie just to go all guns blazing like I did.
No.
But that's where I got to where I am, just stacking my challenges.
Yeah, but also you got to where you are from actually sticking with something, being consistent, creating that bulletproof mindset. If you kept jumping around, stopping and starting, you wouldn't be where you are now. You are where you are now because you just trust in the process. You actually put in a bit of the work, worked on yourself as a trader, used the system to your advantage, learned how to use the system. And now you're like one of the go-to guys in the community that people ask questions to.
Yeah, I've got a lot of questions now.
Yeah, because people message me go, "Oh, I've been chatting to Jake about a few days." I'm like, "Man, you're like the 10th person this week that's told me you've been talking to Jake." I'm like, I feel sorry for Jake right now. Just getting inundated with questions every day.
He's like, I just want to fucking let my robot trade for me.
Yeah,
leave me alone.
Yeah, now he's been so successful. He's been a victim of his own success and creating himself a job. But I mean, people like it though, don't they? Come into a community where there's people in there that have already achieved what they want to achieve.
Well, it's proof, isn't it? It's proof of that the software works.
It's a living proof, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you just got to be consistent. And I spoke about on the previous podcast with Gemma about like fitness for me has been like the best thing, to being consistent and like sticking with something.
Yeah.
You're doing something hard every day, and you're doing something you don't want to do every day. It just teaches that routine and delayed gratification.
Yeah, that's class.
It is
mate.
Sure, I think.
Yeah, going to the gym isn't just about your like how you look physically. It's the mindset as well. Yeah, and like you say, being able to get up and do something every day that you don't necessarily feel like doing every day. Like some days you wake up, think, "John, I'm looking forward to going to the gym today."
Yeah.
Some days you wake up, you go, "John, I can't be arsed." And it's those days that you get up is going to benefit your mindset better than your muscles, right?
Yeah,
and your fitness.
That's the difference, isn't it? Those are the days that
you always feel like a new man when you leave the gym.
Yeah, 100%, mate. And the days when you can't be asked to go, they're the best sessions you have all the time.
Always. I get it with kickboxing and Muay Thai that when I go. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, too tired. I go there and when I leave, I'm like buzzing. I feel great. That's just because you're pushing yourself beyond what you thought you're capable of, and you just become a little bit more every single time. And just shows you that I think that as humans, we put so many limitations on ourselves, mainly because what people around us are doing. And the limitations that we've kind of seen on our parents and our friends and our family and stuff. And we're like, oh, well, he's really smart and he's only ever achieved this. There's no way I could do it. When you go to the gym or you get involved with trading, you do these things and you start to push the boundaries a little bit by little bit. You actually,
comfort zone.
Yeah, you actually start to see that if you actually apply yourself and you stay consistent and do the right things every day, no matter what, you're going to get better and the results are going to come. It's those people that do a little bit of work at the start, don't see any results, and they go, it's not worth it. They're the ones that never make it with anything.
It's like the gym. You're not going to see any improvements in a month, maybe, but 2, 3, 4 months is when you're going to see the progress. And it's the exact same thing with trading.
Yeah, and also doing things in like when you feel motivated. So you do loads in 1 week, then don't do nothing for a month. That don't work. And I read a book, and it said, I think it was The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And it said, what's more beneficial? Being really motivated for 1 day and doing an 8-hour session in the gym just for 1 day, then don't do nothing for 7 days, right? Or do 1 hour a day for 8 days.
Yeah.
It's 1 hour a day for 8 days, isn't it? Because it's the compound effect, it's the consistency.
Exactly.
And that, when I read that book, this was years ago, I was like, yeah, that's why I opened up my eyes. It's like the little bits each day, right? And funny enough, like my son is only 6. He plays football at quite a high level and he's left-footed. So every day before school, we do 10 to 15 minutes. I start off at 10, it's 15 now. 15 minutes just on his right foot in the garden.
Yeah.
Just rain or shine, before he goes to school every day, just right foot passing, right? And rather than do it for hours, for just 1 day for hours and hours and hours, 15 minutes, mate, the other week, he played 2 matches in 1 week. He scored multiple goals, but three of the goals were just naturally happened all on his right foot. Yeah. So over 2 games, he scored right foot. Played last weekend, scored on his right foot. Because we're just doing that little bit each day. Now his mind's getting used to that. It's that muscle memory, right? It's just that subconsciousness of like, oh, I can use my right foot. Bang. He's not even thinking about it, and it's just happening.
But also, he's building an understanding and a connection in his brain that if I want to get better at something, all I have to do is do it.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's a little bit each day.
That's it.
That's all it takes. You ain't got to break it back.
Learning that at such a young age is going to be like molded into him.
Yeah,
like,
this is my plan.
It's now like. A lot of us don't start training. I started like in my 20s.
Yeah,
and some people started at 30, 40, and it's a lot harder to mold
Yeah.
yourself. And
Yeah, it is.
I'm not saying it can't be done, obviously, but it's just harder.
Yeah, I think the older you get, it comes down to energy levels as well.
Yeah.
It's like especially a lot of people that have got like a manual labour job. Imagine being a 40, 45-year-old man, you're around working all day, you get home, fucking hell. Now I've got to jump on the computer. Do you know what I mean? they may not feel, this is like for manual trading especially, like they just might not feel like they are asked. I mean, with obviously the automated system, they can go from A to B very, very quickly because then they've got to sit there and back test one bar at a time. Yeah. They can back test 100 years worth of data in 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
Like an hour to practice a month if you're doing it manually.
Yeah.
But, automation, done a year and on a second.
Yeah, it's mad, mate.
Now, I'll tell you, as a manual trader, when I like back test, and when I used to back test, right, it took me about 4 to 5 hours to do a year's worth of data.
Yeah, properly. Yeah,
like, properly, like doing it with logging it on the spreadsheet, taking screenshots, doing the drop down menu on my Notion. And now when it does it, I actually get depressed. I sit there watching it. I'm like, how many years of my life did I waste?
but that's the thing, though. And we said this before in another podcast. We said the key with following success is being able to fail quickly and learn from your mistakes. And that's what the next gen automated system does. You're literally scanning the market so fast and it's giving you the data so quick that you're learning what strategies don't work and what tweaks you need to make so quick that you'll get from point A to having no strategy at all to point B incredibly fast. Yeah. So while the manual trader is still there months later going through all their data, trying to make all these tweaks, you've done that within like 24 hours, 2 days max, depending on how experienced you are with the system. I mean, Jake, you can most knock out a decent strategy in about an hour now. Do you know what I mean? It's like it just don't take long, does it? Once you know how to use the system.
So, what's your best strategy then that you've got? Speaking of the system, what's the strategy that you've built that so far has been the most consistent? Like, hit us with the stats for it,
mate. I've seen some good strategies.
Yeah. It's gonna be gold. I think that's for everyone at the moment as well. Gold, it's been so bullish. So it's as long as only it's about 120% for the year. It's about 82% strike rate.
Nice.
So
is this your training stop loss one? Is this training stop loss?
I've got two. Yeah. So I've got two. I've got a fixed TP one and a training stop loss. They're both about similar stats they are. But I just run them both at half risk. So
that's a good idea.
Both worlds there.
Yeah, I like that. I think diversifying within your long only strategies on the same symbol like gold and just chopping down half the risk is a great idea. Because if one for some reason is not performing as well as the other, it don't really matter because they're both going to kind of outweigh. Yeah, I love diversification. At the same time as well. Yeah, no, it's good. With your training stop loss one, what size TP have you got as a fixed TP?
6.3, I believe.
Yeah, that's good. And even that there, being able to dial in so fine tuned to know that 6.3 is the perfect. It's the perfect take profits. You've gone into like one decimal place for your TP. You've got to work that out. It's brilliant because you can go, right, I'm going to change it to 0.4 now. 5 seconds has gone. Bang. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's better or worse. It's worse. Okay, let's try 6.5. Bang. It's class, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just like squeezing as much as you can out of it.
I've got another update coming as well. I actually ain't talking now about this.
There's an exclusive.
Only you know. Only you know. So I've got another update.
I know all the secrets.
Which is currently being worked on as we speak. So with it's basically how the data is presented once again. So join the data wizard. You've got the trading sessions, right? And obviously we've got Asia and London overlap. So whatever profit is on the overlap is currently allocated to London. And if we turn London off, that profit and loss gets allocated to the Asian session, right? Yeah. Because it's the profit that's on the overlap of the sessions.
Yeah.
So what this update is going to do is going to light up what session is actually, or what few sessions are the most profitable. Not including overlap. So the whole of Asia, okay, is that more profitable than the whole of London? Do you know what I mean? So you'll still see the same calculation that you got now, but it's actually, so you straight away, you look at it and go, oh, okay, London and New York are actually my most profitable sessions. I'll leave those two on, bang, bang. Rather than you have to, basically, it saves you clicking a few buttons to find out which one. I'm also going to do the same with the profit and loss table across the top. So sometimes you'll notice some people create a strategy, right? And it's got like $3,000 profit for this month, $1,000 for that month, $4,000 for that month, $6,000. So they're all quite, the same within the same sort of like mean value. Then all of a sudden they got $22,000. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, hang on, this is like massively outweighs all the other months. You don't want that. That's just like an anomaly month. Yeah, you don't want that. So what this is going to do is a calculation, which I'm currently trying to find what the best is. But for example, let's say the mean value is $3,000 a month, and it'd be like anything 50% above or below would be categorized as a good average. So all those ones will light up green.
Yeah.
Anything outside of that range will light up red. So you know that those 3 or 4 months you might need to work on to try and trim down a bit more because they're out of the mean range that we're looking for. So it's, again,
just consistency.
It's just helping refine that data because we can see it so easily now. That data, which is like all these key metrics that we need to become consistent traders. And all I'm trying to do now is just to keep making the process easier, quicker, how we've seen the data, how the data's been presented to us in a way in which we can go, yeah, I've got to change that, bang, done. So all the time, it's just going to keep getting better and better now. Like every few months, there's going to be little tweaks, little updates, little refinements, just to make the process.
1% changes, isn't it?
That's it,
mate. That's all you got to keep doing, and like all the time, just think of different ideas. Like, oh, I'm going to try this. I've tried loads of different things, which, some work really well. Like for example, the biggest one, which I think's had the biggest impact recently, just having the days of the week.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I knew that was going to be good, right? The days of the week, seeing the profit and loss for each day of the week. And then for people watching out, don't know what that is, we can see the profit and loss Monday all the way through to Sunday. And for example, over the last 12 months worth of Fridays, if Fridays wasn't profitable, we could just turn Fridays off.
And I always compare that to if you work Monday to Friday, but you knew that every single Friday you went in to work for your business lost money, what would you do? You just fucking stay at home. Why would you go to work knowing that, well, I make profit Monday to Thursday, but every Friday I just run at a loss?
Yeah, for the last 12 months.
Yeah, you just close your shop on a Friday because no one buys ice cream on a Friday or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason.
Making strategies a lot easier as well.
Yeah.
Turn it off and it instantly improves it.
Yeah, I remember when I launched it, like everyone's existing strategies, they were literally just like turned off a few days and all their stats just improved.
Well, you've seen it in the progress because when the software first came out and people were using it, the strategies that people were building were 10, 15, 20, 25% profit. Now we're like a year and a half down the line.
120%.
Yeah, 120%. So like it shows you that the refinement of the software and the stats is not only making it easier, it's actually making the results better. So for the people that are at home that are watching this that don't know very much or they're on the fence about kind of getting involved with booking a Zoom call, from someone that's got the experience, like you said, you're nearly at £1 million in funding now. What would you say to someone if they were thinking about getting involved, but they're on the fence and they weren't sure? Like, what's your opinion on it?
Just got to go for it. You don't get anywhere unless you take risks in life. And I would be here talking to you guys if I didn't take the risk. So yeah, you just got to go for it. It's given me freedom. If me and the missus want to go out for dinner, we just go out for dinner. I think that's one of the best things about making money from trading as well. But yeah, you just got to go for it.
And you've got a baby on the way as well, so like that's going to add an added depth of freedom for you, right? I expect you're looking to, once the baby's kind of a little bit older, have that opportunity to maybe leave work because you're still working at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah,
that's what it's about, really, isn't it?
That'll be the end goal.
Yeah.
Time is freedom, isn't it?
Exactly.
Mate, 1% on a million. That's all you got to make, mate.
That's it.
Well, 1% on your 650k.
Yeah,
it's still
that's not bad.
Yeah, 1% a month. It's brilliant, isn't it? That's what you got to do. So just what
scaling your capital as well. Like you don't need these 10-20% months. You just need more capital.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally, and that's where a lot of traders get mixed up. They're trying to make as much as they can out of the size of the account they've got. But really, they just need to be making
more money.
A small, consistent, safe percentage without being in the market too much, but just on larger capital.
Yeah.
But 1% on 10 grand, same as 1% on 100k, same amount of work, right? Bigger result though. So from day one, if someone said to you, Jake, just to let you know, in the future, you're going to be funded with $650,000, right? Max allocation on FTMO. You're smashing prop firm challenges. What would you have thought if someone said that to you? If they had a crystal ball and they could see into your future, like, Jake, just to let you know, by the way, you're going to stay so consistent with this that you're going to be a multi-funded trader. Would you have believed it?
I would have believed it. I knew I'd do all right because I'm always consistent with stuff and always give it my all, but I didn't think I'd be, funded with this much.
Yeah, 650,000 is a huge number.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
It's a lot of money, and I think people take for granted how much money that actually is. 1% of 650,000, mate. That's all you got to make. You know what I mean? A month, and that's bigger.
Yeah, that's it.
That's bigger than the average fucking value. You make 10%. Do you know what I mean? Got 65 grand.
Put that into perspective. People that have gone to uni to be doctors for the last 7 years don't earn that.
Yeah.
Jake, what sort of percentage did you think you done last month? What was last month? June, and this month July.
June, I think I was only a couple % up.
So
May, I done
Sorry, so 2% on 650k is like 13 grand. So only a couple of percent, but yeah. And what was May? Sorry.
And then about 16% in May.
Holy shit!
And this is what people don't realise. Like, they're like, okay, 16%. That doesn't sound like a lot, but 16% on 650,000.
That's a lot of cheddar.
That's like 100 grand. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of baby nappies, mate.
That's a lot of nappies, mate.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it's time to sack your boss money, Jake.
Yeah. You got to wait for the perfect moment when he starts giving you shit and be like, no, what, fuck you. I don't need you. I've got FDMO.
It's one of the benefits when, like, now I'm earning money, like, I won't get bent over backwards at work or anything.
Yeah.
It's give you options.
It removes that underlying stress that everyone has as like when you reach adulthood, which is like you've got to find, like, there's no one come to save you. When you're a kid, when you're 18, 19, you pop home, Mum, can I have a tenner? Or, do you know what I mean? When you become a man and you've got a family of your own, a house of your own, it is a very daunting thing. So to be able to take control of that and be like, no, like, my destiny and my life and my future's in my own hands, and all I need to do is just keep being consistent, keep showing up, keep doing my best, don't quit, and that's it. That's literally like life.
Consistency.
Life is. I tell my kids this, and this is that I don't have like many like rules in my house. I'm quite like laid back. But all I expect from my kids is work hard, do your best, and never quit. If you do those three things, no matter what it is you want to be in life, a trader, like a professional fighter like my son wants to be, a vet like my other son wants to be, it's literally impossible to fail. If you show up every day and tried your best,
you're going to improve.
Whether it be it takes 10 years or it takes a year, you will get there eventually.
Yeah.
That's it.
When, like, people just give
that's it.
That's when you got to keep going. You got to have the strength in your mind to keep going when everyone else wants to quit. And that's the difference between the people that actually do something in their lives and the people that end up just getting the job and not really amounting to much at all.
It was supposed to feel easy.
Like, I've stuck with this for so long. Like, it's just like that mindset.
Yeah. It does make
resilience.
Mate, people don't realise how beneficial fitness is. It's free. You can go outside now and go for a run.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
It's
so good for your mental health.
You don't have to go to the gym. Like, there's so many other things you can do.
Yeah.
As long as you're consistent with something, you stick to it. And honestly, it will help you so much.
Yeah. Fitness is the key to Jake's success. There you go, guys. Get out, get off your fat asses and go running. Join a gym. It's only 20 quid a month. Cheap now, isn't it? Gym membership.
Don't do what I do. I've had
David Lloyd.
I've had concussions so many times, I've actually forgotten how to train. Got fucking CTE.
Oh, you don't need to remember how to trade, mate. You got next one.
Thank God for next gen. I've forgotten.
So many benefit. Jake, thanks for jumping on, mate. Good to catch up with you as always. We're looking to have a meet up in September, so we'll catch up in person then as well.
We will indeed.
Yeah, take it easy, mate. Yeah, mate, it's class. Yeah, take it easy, mate.
Good on.
Bye.